Hi! How's it going? What's up? What's shaking? How are you? Yeah, I guess that's enough greetings for, one vlog. My name's Kayla. What's up? How are you? Nice to meet you. Yeah. So I'm gonna start doing vlogs. I don't really have an actual reason of why. I mean, I just kind of want to, and I'm slightly hoping, I know it won't happen, but I'm just kind of hoping maybe I'll be awesome. I'd be like an internet star, sort of. I'd just make me even more of a dork, or I guess a nerd. I consider myself a dork and not a nerd, but I guess I'm a nerd. So it's cool. I'm happy with who I am. Yeah. So this morning, I totally realized I have like a deathly fear of spiders. Like no joke, because like what had happened was like this morning I was getting ready for school, and like when I get up in the morning, I'm the only person who gets up because I get up at either 4:30 or 5 every morning. So I got up and like I was like, I'm thirsty, so I went downstairs to get me something to drink. And out of the corner of my eye, I see something like some black spot on the wall. So I turned to see what it was, and of course, it's a spider, and it's like this big, maybe like this big. I don't know. I honestly wasn't close enough to judge the size. I just know it looked huge to me, and it looked like it would eat my face if I got close enough. Or like, if I ever see a spider on the wall, I'm always watching it because for some reason I think it's going to jump out and attack me and then I'll be dead. But like one of my tweets this morning before I left, I was like, I'm off to school. If I die on my way to school, I blame the spider I saw this morning. So I really don't like spiders. Anyways, I saw that spider. I stopped. I like froze. I think my heart stopped beating for a minute, and I was about to scream, but since like my parents and my sister were asleep, I didn't scream. But what had came out was like this high pitched squealing noise. I don't even know how I did it. I couldn't repeat it if I wanted to, or if I even tried. I could not repeat that sound. It was weird. And so I slowly backed away, and then like left, and then ran up to my room, and I finished getting ready for school. And the thing that like really kind of creeped me out was that when I came back downstairs to leave, the spider was gone. That's when it freaks me out, because it's gone, so you don't know where it's at. So it could be like hiding in my room or something, and like I could wake up one day and there it is staring at me, and then I would like scream, and then it would jump at my face and kill me like instantly. And like I cannot kill spiders. Like I do not like spiders, but I cannot kill them because I know if I kill them, their best friend or family, the spider's little best friends and family, they're gonna be mad, and one of them will seek revenge. So one of their spiders, or like all the spiders, are gonna attack me in my sleep, and I will like have a heart attack and die instantly on the spot. So I really don't like spiders. I discovered that this morning. Like, I mean, I've always been afraid of spiders, but this morning like actually confirmed my death fear of spiders. And also, I think today at school, my friend decided to pay me $1 if I would walk around all day with bright pink duct tape that says "Baby is here" on my stomach. And like, since I wore this to school, and it's dark blue. And hold on, I'm trying to fix it. And I'd walk around with this on my stomach all day. It says "Baby is here," and it was on my stomach. I had to walk around trying to cover it. So I had like my arm across my stomach, so it looked like I was kind of holding my stomach, so I actually looked like I was pregnant. Do you know how many random people I don't even know asked me if I was pregnant and be like, "Are you pregnant?" I was like, "No." My teachers noticed. My first block teacher didn't notice, but my second block, she wouldn't have noticed. But my friend Darren, he was like, "Hey, Miss Teacher, did you see the sticker on Kayla's stomach?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" And I looked at him. I didn't say it out loud, but I mouthed, "I will shoot you." And so I had to explain to my teacher why I was wearing a sticker that says "Baby is here." And also, my third block teacher didn't notice till like the very end of the period. She looked at me, rolled her eyes, and then was just like, "Why are you wearing that?" And I had to explain to her. My fourth block, it was really hard because walking into Bible history with this was like not cool. So like, I'm lucky my teacher didn't notice, and so it was cool. It's alright. He didn't notice, so it's okay. But I think he gave me detention because I was freaking late as crap to his class today, and I was mad because it wasn't my fault. Not, it really wasn't. I'll let you guys judge whose fault it is. It's either my friend or this teacher who wouldn't write me a pass. And like, okay, so after psychology, I have like 7 minutes in between classes, I think it's like 7, or it's like might be 10. But after psychology, my friend, she's like, hey, will you walk to me to Mr. Teacher's room, and because I have to ask him a question. And so I walked with her, and we asked the question. The question took like 3 seconds to ask and answer, so it was like that. So I was like, hey, will you write me a pass? And he was like, no, you have time to go to your locker and go to class. And I was like, no, I don't, I promise I don't, I need a pass. And he's like, no, just go. And so I was like, fine, and I walked away, and I walked straight from his classroom to my locker. And when I got to my locker, the bell rang. So I was like, holy freaking crap, are you freaking serious? I seriously said that out loud to myself. And so I had to like run to my next class, and I was like 2 or 3 minutes late. And so my teacher, he looks at me and he's like, why are you late? And I lied, and I told him I was in the bathroom, because I thought that would be a somewhat decent excuse, because he probably wouldn't care if the teacher I went to go talk to didn't give me a pass. He wouldn't care, he honestly wouldn't. So I was like, hey, I was in the bathroom, you know, because, you know, that usually works. And he was like, well, that's awesome, you get detention too. And I was like, what? And he's like, yep. And I was like, are you serious? And he's like, yep. And I was like, oh, freaking A, you know? It's like, I don't get detention. I try my hardest to avoid getting a detention. So, and the reason I'm not sure if I actually got a detention, because usually if a teacher gives you a detention, they tell you when you're supposed to serve your detention, and they'll also give you like a piece of paper. And I didn't get a piece of paper, and he didn't tell me when I was supposed to serve it. He was just like, hey, you got detention. I was like, alright, that's great, you know? And yesterday, I was late to his class yesterday, but not as bad as today. And so I was late, and I walk in, and he shoots me with a squirt gun, like a super soaker squirt gun, you know. He shot me in the leg with it, and I was like, are you freaking serious? It's one thing he does. If you're late, he will shoot you with a water gun. So yeah, I got shot with one yesterday. He called me a crackhead the other day too, so he's not your average teacher. So, and then I have 2 freaking tests tomorrow in Bible history and psychology. And psychology is one I'm kind of nervous about, because my last psychology test I got like a 76 on. Actually a 76 and a half. And so I've been trying to study for that, and it's like on the brain. You know, you got your like temporal lobe, and your something that starts with a P lobe, and then your occipital lobe, and your lower brain, which is like all up under here. And it's really confusing. Like, I mean, I could label the parts of the brain, but then we also got like the peripheral nervous system and the autonomic nervous system. I'm not sure if that's the correct word, but it starts with an S and ends with ick. And then you got your autonomic nervous system, and your central nervous system, and God, there's just so many words. And you got like neurons and neurotransmitters and something that starts with a C. I know the word. I could tell you if I looked at my paper, but I'm not going to, because it's like all the way over there, and I'm lazy. So yeah, and yeah. So I have to, and then my Bible history test is like on all of Genesis, I think, or part of Genesis. It's our first test. We've had a quiz every week, and it's our first test. So, yeah, crap. Sorry. I'm playing with the baby. It's here. I'm gonna keep this forever now, just so I remember this very day where I had to walk around with this stupid duct tape, bright pink duct tape on this dark blue shirt. See, since it's dark blue and it was bright pink, it stood out. So I had a lot of random people. I walked onto my bus after school and be like, hey, she's like a couple. Sorry, a couple of people. They were just random people. I didn't know them personally. They were like, hey, she's pregnant, and the bus driver was like, no, she ain't. And our bus driver talks like ghetto, I guess. And I don't know, they started talking about how I'm pregnant, and I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. And they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, I got paid $1 to do that. It's worth my $1. I ate lunch with that $1. Got some tea and some chips. That's what I'm talking about. So I guess that's it for now. Maybe I'll post another vlog if I feel like it. You know, just yeah. Depends on if I feel like it. So, good. I cannot talk. I'm sorry. I meant to say, I was going to say so long, and I was going to say good night because it's dark and I can see the moon out my window. And so goodbye. There, yeah, that works.